I believe the drums is an instrument of life. There's no way you can feel sad or unhappy when you have drums around. Drums are just instruments to make you sing, dance, happy. My name is Riduan Zalani and I'm a musician, percussionist, a drummer, and now I'm the artistic director of Nadi, Singapore. I play a mix of music, right from the day I fell in love with performing arts. It's a mix of pop, funk, rock, right till traditional and even jazz and electronic. At the age of 7, I was very lucky to have an uncle. His name is Imran Ahmad. Not many uncles would bring his nephew everywhere he go. So he's just involved in many different Malay performing arts. When he brought me along, that feeling of connection got into me at a very early age. So I was on stage already when I was 7 years old. And then as I grew older, my love for drums and percussion grew. And then my drumming got wilder. I went into LaSalle College of the Arts. I got my diploma. And then after 20 years being on stage, I turned back to my culture. Now I do traditional Malay music. I think life for everyone is very interesting and exciting, and we have a personalized story. When I decided to start studying in LaSalle, I was staying in North, in Woodlands. If I finish class at 5, or I finish class at 3, I will have a job at 5 to 7 p.m. Because last time I still play in clubs, I still perform for private functions and events. So sometimes my night can end at 3 a.m. and my next class is at 8. And I'm a Vespa rider. And the same Vespa I've used for 14 years, I'm still using it. Yeah. So I didn't want to be in that situation where anytime I can bang into the motorcyclist coming up from Johor. So, Mom, I cannot stay here because I don't want to endanger my life. And I was staying in an L-room flat. And we had 5 siblings. So I took the decision to live away and earn money for my family. And I make sure all my siblings went through Poly. My mom was the single mama. Sorry. I never realized this thing still hit me even as I age. So I realized that my passion actually brought me to a purpose in which, for me, I'm supposed to, at that point of time, to provide. Provide for my family, for my future. Yay! Stretch. Yay!
I know him way back, like when some 10 years ago or so. He has a different style of playing, so that's how I got hooked to watching him play, because it's full of life, you see. So that's the difference lah. With other people playing.
Now I realize that I'm here, the passion has brought to me a purpose in which I'm supposed to provide information for the non-initiated ones, you know. So it's a different thing. There is no avenue in which people can seek for traditional culture, music that is readily available for the Malay people. I don't really do music alone. I have a very special friend that I've worked with since I was a little boy, and his name is Yaziz Hassan. 6 years ago, we formed Nadi Singapura together. So we're just discussing about the upcoming projects and how we're gonna take the world by storm. There's a lot of respect between me and him, and that's the reason why we work very well together. So for me, if I choose to do traditional music, it's because I feel responsible doing that. Because I feel a sense of identity and pride over it. I think it's important that we feel that affinity and that responsibility, and I think that's the most important thing. I've always tell myself not to take anything for granted. We should not take anything for granted. I think the most interesting thing after all this thing, right, is to look at things again, and I told my mom, you must be a very proud mom, huh? She had a fair share of good sacrifices that turned out to be, memorable ones lah.